Hi everyone, Sherls here. Welcome back to my channel Sherls Crafts. I'm so glad you are here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It truly helps our amazing community grow. As a little thank you for your support, any comment you leave on my videos automatically serves as an entry into my annual YouTube subscribers appreciation giveaway. This is my way of showing appreciation for all of you. Each May, I will randomly select and announce multiple winners, and the prizes will even include any unclaimed giveaways from the past year. So, comment away. Before we jump into the main project, I want to remind you about the giveaway just for this series. To enter, simply keep an eye out for a keyword or a question that I will mention at some point during the video. It could be at the beginning, middle, or end. Leave your answer or the keyword in the comments below, and you will be entered to win a fun prize from me, that is the planner that we are making together in this series for the winner that's based in the US. I would love to offer the same price if our winner is based outside of the US. Unfortunately, the postage is crazy high for international shipping. Therefore, if the winner is based outside the US, the prize will be a digital kit of winner's choice. To give you a chance to catch up, I will pick and announce the winner a week after my last video of this series. You can find all the videos of this series in the Christmas Companion playlist listed in the description box. Now, let's talk about the project that I want to share with you today. It is the Trifold Folio with a shopping list bag. It is a very simple project, and this project, it is actually based on my Christmas project 2 years ago, or maybe last year, I don't quite remember. In the tutorial, I have a more thorough explanation what you can use if you don't have a file folder. Yes, we are going to use a file folder for this project. So check out that tutorial if you want to learn more detail of this trifold. For our Christmas companion, I will just do this rather quickly. So for the example that I have here, I use the file folder with the tab on the center. I will use the same one for this project that we are making. This file folder, I I will score it at 7 3/4, which is also the height of our planner. Then on this side I will score. This one is aligned on the edge and score at 4.5 inches all the way through. Then 1/4 inches away, so 4 3/4. And on this side there is already a foot line of the file folder, so I'm just going to pinch it. That's what I need. I don't really need to make an extra foot line here. This is the part that I will stick to the edge of my scoring board and score at 4.5 inches like this. That's all the scoring mark that we need to make, and I want to make sure that this score mark is really apparent, because this is very important. Okay. Now we need to cut this, and let me take this off, because frankly I don't quite remember the cutting part, although I made this just yesterday. Okay, now I remember that I need to cut this. So this is our 1/4 inches like score mark or spine, and this one as well. I need to cut this just before the beginning of the scoring mark. My scoring board always make 2 lines with the groove in the between, and I'm going to cut here just before the scoring line. This side as well. And for this one, I'm going to trim this off first. This one I'm going to cut it on this side, like that. And this pointy part here, I don't want it, so I'm going to trim that off like that. Now we can start folding this. Folding in. Okay, fold this the other way. This fold up. This one I like to fold it the opposite way, and this is folded in. This going up, and this goes here. I need to trim this a little bit it will be flush. That's pretty much like the main construction of my trifold. Now this part here, I can leave it, but I don't really like it poking out. So what I did was I cut it off. So my next step is to measure all of this area here to decide the size of the mat that I need to cut, and I like them to be a 1/4 inch smaller. So this one is 4 1/4, so I will need 4 inches wide, and the height it is 3/7/8, so I need 3 5/8. Once you measure every part that you need to mat, it is just a matter of cutting your pretty paper. If you cut your paper strategically, total you need a little over 3 sheets of paper. I already cut my paper and adhered it, except for this one. I want to show you that I do not like this shape here. It looks awkward to me, and what I did was I rounded it with my corner punch. I already rounded my mat for this part. Now I just need to adhere it. Do please check out the versatile trifold tutorial. I went into depth in that tutorial for ideas to customize this trifold, how to measure the size, what you can use if you don't have file folder, and how to cut this file folder shape neatly like what I did here. But again, for this tutorial, I will just go through the main part that I care about, that is to make the trifold for our shopping pad or shopping list. Then we will use it in the Christmas planner. Now that all of the surface is properly met, we can now adhere this to complete this basic shape of our trifold. For this part, I want it to be a pocket. That's pretty obvious to me. And this, I want it to be a tuck, so I will apply adhesive only on the bottom line here. This one also a pocket. This part, I'm going to adhere only the bottom to make a big tuck, and this, I want this to be a tuck with only this close. This will later go into the planner like this. This will close, and I have this tuck here. I was originally planning to make the back as a pocket, but then I remember that I have the budget planner, only 1 sheet of paper, that I want to insert in one of the pocket or tuck of this trifold. Let's call this shopping list trifold. That kind of makes sense, and it just makes sense too to put the budget planner into this shopping list trifold. Making sure that parts that need to be adhered is properly adhered. Oops, my finger is not the cleanest one. Oops, I will check that later. This one still needs a little bit adhesive. We will let it dry, but basically this is done. I pick this label from my Christmas label to decorate the front. In my opinion, it really fit the theme of this trifold. It's kind of telling that this is a Santa workshop. And this one, let's find something to decorate it. These are the fussy cut from the steampunk Christmas. No, I don't like brown with brown. Oh, this looks cute. And these are all brown. Nope. It feels like the other colors are drawn in the background. It doesn't really pop out. So either this, or this. And I want to put some quote here as well. I do have this Christmas quote freebie on my coffee page, and one of the quotes, one sheet of them, is just pure funny sarcastic Christmas quote, and this one is perfect for this trifold shopping list. It says, Christmas is the season when you buy this year's gift with next year's money. Yep, that's really fit this shopping list trifold. So this will go here, and let's see, maybe this one feels so cheerful. Yep, let's do this. This goes here. Let's see if there is like a gear fussy cut, a small one. This is too big for sure. This is the Christmas mice, and how about these ones? Too big, too big. Yeah, a little bit too big. It's kind of weird. Nope, doesn't really work. Yeah, I don't see anything that work, but I do have this gear here. It's kind of thick, but you know what? This is a trifold, not something that is going to be worked on, so that should be fine. And I have a smaller size one. Oh, this one has a heart. That's cute. Yeah, let's use the hard one. I will let that dry. And this is already busy enough, doesn't need more embellishment. We embellish this part, this is fine. If I want to, I can put a quote or something here, but you know what, let's just leave it. We don't need to decorate every single surface. Now let's work on the shopping list part. For the shopping list, I made myself this shopping pad from a plain copy paper. I cut this 7 3/4 tall by 4 1/4 inches wide, and I just punch hole using this hole puncher that I got from I don't remember where I got this. It's super fun to use, and it's so easy. And on the other side, I just flip it, align, and punch. So that's how I use this hole puncher. And I intentionally just use a twine to attach this because I want to have a flexibility of adding or removing these papers later, just like what I am doing here now. And this is just a cereal box that I cover with my scrap, then punch using the hole puncher. I made 2 of them, one for the front and one for the back. So this will go here. Total, there are 10 sheets of paper on this pad. I think that's enough. If later I feel that is not enough, I can punch more and add more on this shopping pad. And I will adhere this on this side. I want to use a stronger adhesive, so I will be using my B6000 adhesive. It doesn't really matter to me if I adhere the twine into the trifold, because that's the part that needs to stay, and as long as I can still unravel the front to add or remove the paper, then it works to me. Later, if the owner of this Christmas companion does not want to add or remove the paper, they can also hold this and tear it after they write whatever things that they need to buy in the upcoming days or when they are doing grocery run. Our shopping list trifold is done. It has room for receipt, coupon, notes, whatever you want to put, or even a budget planner. I have this budget planner in my Christmas planner freebie that you can download and print on top of your pretty paper. I printed mine on my faded Christmas memories digital, and I changed the opacity to 50%. You can see how I did this on the first tutorial of this series, not the first video, because the first video is just an overview of what we are going to work on this Christmas companion. And talking about budget, do you usually budget how much you are going to spend for Christmas? Me, personally, we don't really budget. Not because we have a lot of money, but because our Christmas is always very simple. It's just us. No Christmas party, and even between me and my husband, we have an agreement that our Christmas present to each other is not to give a Christmas present. Yep, it just makes it so much easier, because every year I really do not know what he wants, and he doesn't really know what I want. And usually if we want something, we just buy it when the price is right. Same with my kids' Christmas presents. I usually start buying it after summer. So like for example, Target has a clearance of their toy sections, and I start buying Christmas present for them. And of course I leave 1 or 2 Christmas presents for what they will be asking later this year, which I usually ask before Black Friday, and there are a lot of sales. So yeah, I don't usually use a budget planner. I do have kind of a limit on how much I will spend for a toy and how many toys that the kids will have. So yeah, tell me, do you usually use a budget planner for Christmas? And this part of our Trifold has a stack of shopping lists or notes. The owner of this Christmas companion book later can undo this twine and take one of the sheets or add more sheets, or if the owner doesn't want to bother with untying and tying this twine, they can just rip this paper off like this after they write their shopping list or notes or whatever they want. And this shopping list Trifold is now ready to be added into the planner part of the Christmas companion. In the next video, I have one more thing that I want to add into this planner, and we will also finish the binding as well as covering these 2 sides. In other words, I aim to finish the planner in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you found some inspiration and enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to learn more into depth of this Trifold, do check the versatile Trifold tutorial that I list in the description box. As always, a huge thank you for your incredible support. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe before you go. It means the world to me. Until next video, happy crafting!